And wow, it has been way too long since I've done one of these. Yeah, hey everybody, welcome to the third stream of Pantheon of Hallownest. Yeah, I was actually originally not going to do another one of these just because I just lost all drive to do so. However, honestly, I've been looking to play Hollow Knight again, and I'm like, okay, I really don't want to leave a challenge left undone. That just feels really bad for me. Like, no gamer worth their salt leaves a challenge undone. So yeah, here we are again. Hopefully this time things go better for me than they did last time. For real. It has been so freaking long. Hopefully, excuse me. Yeah, let's keep that. Yeah, hopefully I don't feel as bad as I did last time, because otherwise, that would be kind of bad. Yeah, honestly, I just want to go ahead and get this over with. There's, like, no reason not to at this point. Like, I'm good enough at a lot of the bosses that I should be able to handle this with little issues, for the most part, at least. Honestly, I think I'm just going to take off the Mark of Pride and put on Quick Slash. Sure, I do lose the range, but at least now I can attack faster. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully, I don't die super early. Though, knowing my luck, it probably will. Alright, come on, you stupid. Alright, solid descending dive, or whatever it's called. You know, it's really sad that I've spent so long trying to conquer Godmaster that I haven't getting through any of the actual true areas in forever. That is really sad. Damn it. See, that is one negative of getting rid of Mark of Pride. I can't hit shit for shit. I'd say that was impressive, but, like, Vengefly King, even in Ascended mode, is, like, one of the easiest bosses. I really shouldn't have taken so many hits there. Why did I take so many hits? Oh, hey, False Knight. Really fun to abuse. Alright. Not sure if I should have done that or not. Damn it. Wow, only one hit? Jeez, apparently I hit him with more freaking Vengeful Spirit or whatever the name of the spell is than I thought I did. Wow, I thought I hit him with less. Oh, great. Damn. Of course that. Wow. Wow. That's another really sad part. At this point, I've grown numb to pretty much all of the challenge. Pretty much all of these bosses used to give me. Which is frustrating because the challenges, though, one of the game's more endearing elements. At least I think so. Damn it. Alright. That actually went surprisingly well. Oh, Gorb, I don't know whether to like you or hate you. Alright. Definitely not one of the better Gorb fights I've had, but hey, I'll take it. Oh, hey, Dung Defender. This will always be one of the easiest fights in the game, but holy shit, I love the hell out of it. Really? Getting a roar or whatever like that damn early? What? What just happened there? Does that always happen when you hit him and he gets stunned right as he's about to come out of the ground? I think that's what happens. Huh. Honestly, I've seen that happen enough times now that that might not be that out there. Really, game. Took way more damage there than I should have. Yeah, I really did. Yeah, I really got way too damn greedy. Why the hell did I freaking... Greed overtakes me yet again. What the hell am I doing? Oh, great. Actually, then again, Nailmaster Oro is not that hard for me anymore, actually. Alright. Okay. Did not mean to kill him like that, but okay. Yeah. This is exactly what I mean. Not hard for me. Which is weird because that used to be really freaking hard for me. See, that's what I mean by the fact that I've kind of grown desensitized or numb to the challenge of a lot of these bosses. They just stopped being hard for me. That is really sad. Granted, I still enjoy most of these fights for what they are, but it really does sadden me. Shit, what do I wanna? Sure, Grub Song and Hallownest's Glory. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, hey, Zero. Come on. Dummy falling in the pit. Well, there goes my 3 lifeblood. Whew! I was honestly expecting to get hit there. I swear, quick slash, OP, please nerf. And I just realized I have not even bothered to use the nail slap parts, despite having equipped Hallownest's Glory. Really should be more careful with how I position myself, but whatever. Who cares? As long as I win, I win. I'm not going for perfection. I say that, but I've beaten many of these bosses on Radiant. I don't get it either. Why do I say that despite having beaten so many of these motherfuckers on Radiant? I don't ever understand. Soul Master is actually another one of those bosses that actually gave me a fair amount of trouble when I first fought them, but he just isn't hard for me. That's why a difficulty ranking of the Hollow Knight bosses, for me at least, would be pretty much impossible, because I'm like 2 or 3 bosses are actually hard for me anymore. The rest of the video would be me ranting about how fucking easy most of these bosses are. Which is a crying shame if you ask me. Because I do believe, from a new player's perspective, a lot of these bosses are actually really freaking hard. Hell, I would know. I struggled against many of these bosses when I first fought them. But, as I said, nowadays, Hell, Sisters of Valve, I beat them in one go. Which is weird because I was actually expecting to have a fair amount of trouble. But that's also due in part to the fact that I had gotten so used to the Mantis Lords that really just adding a third one to them didn't do much for me. Guys, I do think this is still a fantastic fight, one of the best in the game, but damn, I was hoping I could cling onto the wall. Like, as much as I love this fight, I really do wish they had actually added some attacks to the Mantis Lords instead of simply changing up their patterns. Like, yeah, it's a reskin done right, but like, take Pure Vessel, for instance. They actually changed his attacks drastically from whatchamacallit, from the Hollow Knight. Like, his attack pattern is nothing like the Hollow Knight's. Hence why I also hold the Pure Vessel in higher regard overall in terms of the fight itself. Granted, as a boss, I still prefer the Hollow Knight, but that's also because of the Hollow Knight just has too much going for him, I think. But if we're talking about just straight up fights, honestly, Pure Vessel, undoubtedly one of the best fights in the whole game. If we're talking just pure fights. Oh, Broken Vessel, how you have fallen in my eyes. You used to be such a great fight. I mean, granted, you're still a pretty good fight, but you're just not the same anymore. Like, to give you guys an idea, it's almost like every attack moves in slow motion for me. I mean, yeah, I'll take some hits, but this is just... Oh, hey, Paint Master Shio. Again, even when I first fought Shio, he was not that difficult for me. And honestly, he still isn't. And honestly, I don't know if he'll ever be. As far as I'm concerned, far and away the easiest new boss in Godmaster, as far as I'm concerned. Like, brothers Oro and Mato, when you first fight them, they are really freaking difficult. Great Nail Sage Sly, even once you learn how to fight him, he can still fuck you up very easily. Trust me, I would know. Pure Vessel has always been and always will be one of the hardest. No matter how, even if you know how to fight him, they'll always... And I just wasted the freaking lifeblood. What the hell am I doing? They'll always be one of the hardest fights in the game. There's just no way around it. That's just one of those absolutes that they'll always be hard. Like, even after beating at Pure Vessel on both Ascended and while also being overcharmed, I still die often to the Pure Vessel. Honestly, I think I still die more often than I win. That should say something. Which, for those not in the know, basically that's times 4 damage, and he deals 4 masks, 2 masks to you normally, so that means while on Ascended and overcharmed, he deals 8 masks of damage. So he might as well one-shot you. Even after doing that, I still die more often than I win. That should just go to show just how difficult the Pure Vessel is. Granted, unlike a certain other boss who shall remain nameless, he's actually the good kind of hard. At least I didn't feel like I was being cheated every time I died. Alright. Time to die, you stupid motherfucker. You know, I really don't think the Collector would actually fit in pretty well in the Bendy universe. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that the freaking Collector is made out of ink. If I didn't know any better, that is. But I know the in-game lore, and I know he's actually made up of void. Which is... That's a different substance altogether. Come on, am I really gonna only get one hit at a time on him? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Like, I love the Collector fight, one of my personal favorites, but that still doesn't change the fact that they are kind of annoying. Well, can be kind of annoying. When he doesn't decide to troll you, it's really fun fight. But that's if he doesn't decide to troll you. Why has he only done the rolling attack? That makes very little sense to me. For real, why does he only do the rolling attack? That's like, what? I don't get it. Okay. This is actually probably the most dramatic case I've seen of slowdown for me, because Nightmare King is just so much faster that this just pales in comparison. Not to mention Nightmare King does 2 masks of damage compared to his only 1. Granted, I know that Nightmare King is the upgraded version of this boss, but it's still... Damn it. Wait a minute, he's already at 50% health? What? He's already at 50% health? Jeez. I must have fucking depleted his health really fast. Alright, looks like he's only at 25% health. Alright, I will take that. Alright. So I forget, who the hell is up after Grim? One moment, let me friggin' look that up. I really should have had this page pulled up previously. Okay. Pantheon of Hallownest. Yeah, I forgot who's after freaking Grim. Okay, so Watcher Knights, Umu, Winged Nos, Great Nail, Sage Sly, and Hornet. Okay. So honestly, I think it's actually no. Shit. No, I think I want Spell Twister. But the problem is, not sure what else I want. Because I've got a sinking feeling that Soul Catcher won't help much here. Unbreakable Heart, maybe? Like, one potential option is Sharp Shadow and Sprint Master, but the only problem with that is that doesn't work terribly well against Umu. And well, honestly, he seems to be the boss I seem to struggle with getting past the most out of this next section. Honestly, Stalwart Shell might also come in handy here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Soul Catcher, and I don't know. Crap. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to go Overcharmed. Sprint Master might come in handy. But at the same time, I also want decent range for Sly. because really long range helps immensely against Sly. But do I want just Long Nail and, I don't know, Grub Song? Would that come in handy at all? Guess we'll find out. Sure. Alright, Watcher Knights, let's kill these motherfuckers. Why the hell did I just freaking... Alright. I'll take that. And there goes all of my freaking whatchamacallit. Alright. Damn it! Did I just kill both of them at once? I think I did. Alright. Alright, that was actually a pretty decent Watcher Knights fight. I do admit that I still do struggle with them somewhat. I mean, not terribly so, but okay, they put up more of a fight than a lot of the bosses do for me. But again, consider the perspective this is coming from, for real. Damn it! Hey, I killed him. That's all that matters. I killed him. Whew! That is all that matters. I don't even care at that point. As long as I killed him. Now, if I can make it past Winged Nusk, I should be good. Frickin'. Yeah, the problem is Sly is a boss that you want to be as close to max health as possible when you start the fight. That's just the problem. Damn! Okay, starting in with max health. Whew! That is going to simplify things greatly. Because it would really suck if I had to start that fight without max health. Like, once you know how Sly works, he's not that bad, but that's just the problem. Until you figure him out, he's unpredictable and then some. Like, Nail Sage Sly is actually a very easy boss to take advantage of. Because his AI is programmed to do that move you can really get damage on him with when you're a certain distance away. That's just how he works. And then this phase is actually really damn easy, actually. Honestly, this phase just boils down to watching your footing. If you can watch your footing properly, then this phase is actually ridiculously easy. Alright, Hornet Sentinels next. Whew. Alright. Alright. I will take that. Alright, so now who is up next after Hornet? Let's see. That is Mage Guardian Lost Cat. Frick. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, because right now we're at round 37 out of 53. So, No Eyes is going to be very annoying because of her stupid arena. I really hate that arena. Like, No Eyes would be no problem if it weren't for her stupid arena when she's in Ascended mode. Why they decided to make all of the bosses fight in their Ascended arenas, I'll never know, but that was a really dumb fucking move. They should not have done that. That makes bosses like Markoth way harder than they have any right to be. That's just how it is. So you know what? I think I'll equip Stalwart Shell and... You know what? Yeah, I'll keep Drum Song on. It is just... It really makes you wonder who the hell playtested this DLC. Clearly not someone with brains. Damn, I forgot. Alright. I'll take it. A lost kin should actually not be that much of an issue. Hopefully. Actually, frankly, in some ways, lost kin is actually easier than broken vessel. In some ways, but in most ways he's more difficult than broken vessel. But there are just some ways that broken vessel is actually more difficult. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that, but like, Lost Kin lacks the most annoying move in the broken vessel's arsenal. That's what I mean when I say in some ways he's easier. Alright. Up to 6 masks. This should make No Eyes a lot more manageable. That is if the game doesn't try to fuck me over. Really, No Eyes wouldn't be that bad, but if it weren't for one very annoying problem. Damn. Of course she teleports the second I hit her. See, normally when you fight No Eyes, she doesn't have this stupid thorned arena. This thorned arena makes her a lot harder. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, not at all in a fun way. And to further complicate things, the lower she gets on health, the more of these stupid-ass freaking spirit things she spawns. Now, granted, you can use that to your advantage to tell how close she is to dead, but that just makes dodging them an absolute nuisance. Oh hey, Traitor Lord. I'll take it. Again, Traitor Lord, originally very, very, very difficult for me, but not that bad anymore, actually. White Defender. Alright. Oh. frickin' hell, game. Alright. That actually turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it would be. Whew. Alright, so we should be to the second to last run of the bosses. Let's see. What's up next? Soul Tyrant, Markoth, Great Prince Oat, Failed Champion, Nightmare King, God damn it. Fuck my life. Why? Alright. Honestly, I think I might just go with Long Nail and Quick Slash. An oldie but a goodie. But do I actually want to go with that? Or do I want to go Shaman Stone? Oh wait, right. No. Shit. You know what? Let's go with Unbreakable Heart and... No. Shit. I don't know what I want to go with. Yeah, Stalwart Show will most certainly help. Sure, Sour Shell, Soul Catcher, and Grub Song? I don't know. That's the best chance I can think of. Like, now that we're nearing the end, we're now coming across, like, some of the hardest bosses in the game. That's just the issue. Like, as we get into the harder and harder bosses, certain charms just stop being viable. At least from my experience. Whew. Really should have positioned myself there to get more damage in there. Alright. Woo! Jeez! Woo! Thank you, Descending Dark. Or Desolate Dive, or whichever it's called. Damn! Great Prince out! Come on. Alright. Jesus. Woo! Yes! Thank you! On to Nightmare King Grim. Whew. Come on! This has got to be it. Damn! All right. All right, I'm really feeling it. Yeah! This is it. Yes. Wow. All right, this is it. Wow. Alright. Actually, do I want to use Shaman Stone? Alright, we're down to just pure vessel and absolute radiance. Yeah, I've made it to absolute radiance once before, so... And actually, I've managed to beat absolute radiance. I've just never managed to beat her as part of the Pantheon. Come on, let this be it. Come on, let this be it. Let this be it. Come on, I am... Come on. Let this be it. God damn it! I should have fucking won that. I should have freaking won that. I should have won that. Fucking bullshit. I should have fucking won that. End of story. I should have won that. But no. Bullshit piece of shit. I swear to fucking God. To be fair, I think part of the problem was my hands started shaking, so... I should have fucking won that. Shit. For real, I should have won. But no. I should have won. Fuck you, Absolute Radiance. Just fuck you. Shit. Thing is, that was literally the second time I've ever made it to Absolute Radiance. True enough. It's hard to come back from fucking defeats like that shit. Let's go again, I guess. Alright, so... I actually did 2 previous streams of this, and both times never once made it to her. I think the farthest I got to her in both of those streams was Markov. Honestly, I actually don't mind Markov all that much. The only problem is what they did to him in Godmaster. Like, Markov normally is not that bad for me. But the second they made the floor just not even a floor, that just made Markov much harder than he has any right to be. Hard. Same with No Eyes, actually. That's normally a very manageable fight, but it's like, oh, let's just freaking make thorns appear all over her arena. Yeah, that's gonna be smart, right? Overall, I just think Godmaster is a terrible DLC. I'm sorry, but I just cannot believe that Team Cherry gave so few fucks. It is just mind-boggling why they gave so little fucks. Like, Pure Vessel and Sisters of Battle are some of the best fights in the game, but accessing them is just honestly not worth the trouble. It just isn't. Yeah, Godmaster has a grand total of 2 worthwhile bosses, but it honestly, I was actually talking to someone a while back, and it's like, I hope they learned how not to do DLC. The hell? What just happened? A glitch? Okay. Anyway, for a DLC all about the bosses, one would think I should be excited at the prospect of being able to rematch every boss in the game just about. But no. True, I do think the bosses are probably Hollow Knight's greatest strength. But they completely abandoned what made my Hollow Knight great. Like, there's literally 2 bosses I don't like in Hollow Knight right now, and that's it. Every other boss I at least like somewhat. And considering the fact that there's over 40 bosses, that's one hell of an accomplishment. Damn it, I can't even just dream nail Tiso. The only two bosses I don't like are Absolute Radiance and Umu. Well, okay, correction, the only two bosses I can say I fully dislike. Honestly, Nightmare King. Without question. The fucker also took me the most amount of attempts of any boss. Far and away. I think, honestly, I think if we counted up all of my non-Godmaster boss deaths, I think Nightmare King would still have killed me more. If we counted up all of my deaths outside Godmaster, and I just wasted the lifeblood. Alright. Do I want to keep this set up? Sure, what the hell. Oh, come on. Thank you. Why the Mantis Lords? Don't get me wrong, they are definitely a great fight and one of the best bosses in the base game, but the Sisters of Battle are just a straight up upgrade over them. I do think the Pure Vessel is the best of the Godmaster bosses, though, by a long shot. Well, yeah, true, and to be fair, once you know how their fight works, they actually become one of the easiest fights in the game. But that doesn't make them bad at all, really. Honestly, I lost track of how many tries it took me to finally take down Absolute Radiance for the first time. And honestly, I don't care. Like, I really don't care how many tries it took me. Nightmare King Grim, I think he took me around 180 attempts. And speaking of the Sisters of Battle, yeah, I think I've beaten Absolute Radiance like 4 times. Oh. All right. Honestly, neither can I. The fact that I do have some worries for Silksong because Godmaster really hurt my confidence in Team Cherry, but I know they're an incredibly talented team. Like, one does not simply make a world this gigantic and make it actually interesting. That is something I've always hated about Skyrim. Yeah, the world is freaking enormous, but it's not that interesting. Whereas at least Hallownest, freaking, it's full to the brim with detail. Like, the fact that this is essentially Team Cherry's first ever game. Wow. Honestly, if Silksong turns out to be even half as good as Hollow Knight, I think we've got a Game of the Year contender on our hands. Do I really want to... Shit. Yeah, I think I want to keep the same setup I had. I don't watch the game theories. I don't. Damn. I wouldn't know. Oh, Fluke Marm, you are so easy to cheese. Fun fact, I actually fought the, whatchamacallit? Friggin' the Fluke Marm way later in my playthrough than I should have, so I just wound up destroying it. Like, I think I fought her around the time I was getting ready to fight the Radiants. And I'm aware that you're supposed to fight it much earlier. Actually, Mossbag, he's kind of the one that, yeah, well, actually, I wouldn't say he's the one that got me into Hollow Knight, because that'd be a lie. But he is definitely the one that got me interested in the lore. Yeah, Mossbag, I know of him. I've watched the story summary of Hollow Knight by him, but as I said, not the one that got me into Hollow Knight. Yeah, sorry, but that's literally impossible. We actually see the Pale King in-game, so there's no way that's true. Plus, it was confirmed that the Knight was born from the Void, from the Abyss, and the Pale King is also confirmed to have been obviously born in Hallownest because he's the king of Hallownest. So, that's literally false. Jeez, the game theorists clearly didn't play Hollow Knight. Well, correction, we see what can only be assumed is the Pale King. It would definitely make sense. And plus, that flashback... Yeah, I was just about to say, that flashback scene in the Abyss, how do you explain that? You trying to tell us that that whatchamacallit, vessel that climbed out of the abyss only to fall back down. You trying to tell me that's not the knight? Sorry, but that's heavily implied to be the knight. In fact, actually, the whole lore thing is actually why I prefer the Hollow Knight over the pure vessel. Granted, I'll give it to you, if we're talking about straight up fights, pure vessel, million times better. But that Hollow Knight just has so much going for him that... Which actually, that makes it even funnier that I prefer the Hollow Knight over Pure Vessel, because the Pure Vessel is supposed to be the Hollow Knight at its prime. Yeah, that's just the thing. I don't really keep up with Mossbag. Really, the only videos of his I've watched were his analysis of the Silksong demo, which, may I just point out, why haven't we gotten that demo on the Switch? Like, I don't get that. Like, we should have gotten that demo on the Switch. It definitely seemed to be bulky enough to be a demo on the Switch, so why haven't we gotten it? But yeah, I've only really watched the story analysis of Hollow Knight and the Silksong demo analysis. Which, speaking of Silksong, may I just say that, whatchamacallit? May I just say that, based on what we saw of Silksong in the demoed E3, if the battle against Lace is any indication, and as early as the Treehouse implied it to be, then honestly, I think we can trust that the same level of quality for its bosses will remain in Silksong, which I will be very happy about. I mean, yeah, the Moss Mother or whatever it's called looked honestly really damn easy, but the freaking Gru's Mother was also ridiculously easy. Like, tutorial bosses are not meant to be that difficult. Of course I say that, but the first boss I fought was actually the False Knight. So, take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, if Lace is any indication, because that actually looks like a really difficult fight. And if you're curious, I do have videos of both my first ever victory against Nightmare King and my video of when I defeated him on Radiant mode uploaded, so... doing him on Radiant. Oh boy, that's something else. Honestly... Wow. Why did I just do that? That is really stupid that it gets rid of your lifeblood when you rest at a bench. Just why? Whatever. All right. All right. Oh, hey, Umu. Thank you. Not. Okay. Come on, you stupid jellyfish. Summon your stupid minions already. Oh. Why did I just blindly charge in? Down, I mean. All right. Whew! All right, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Granted, I've also had fights with Umu that lasted friggin' 20 seconds, I think. Yeah, how well your Umu fight really depends. How well your Umu fight goes really depends on RNG. If you get bad RNG, you might as well give it up. Honestly, actually, no. Regular Nosk is actually still a fight I struggle with to this day. Funny enough, I actually think Winged Nosk is easier than normal Nosk. I actually really like Nosk, and Winged Nosk I'm just indifferent to. I neither hate it or dislike, neither hate it or love it, excuse me. Which actually, that brings up an interesting point. You said that the only two bosses you disliked were Nosk and Markoth? Now, granted, if we're going off of Godmaster, then I can see why you don't like Markoth. But why don't you like Nosk? I honestly think that's one of the better fights. Alright. Phasely. A little more easily than should be possible. Like, phase 1 of Sly usually gives me a lot of trouble. Wow. That was actually a really good Sly fight. Wow. Really, until you learn how Sly works, it's actually a really annoying fight. But once you know how he works, it's actually a really fun fight. I mean, I did just say I also struggle with Nosk a lot. So, you're not exactly alone there. Damn! Okay, thank you for giving me a chance to heal, game. That was very kind of you. Really? If I had known she was 2 fucking hits away from dying, I would have freaking healed. I wouldn't have healed. Wow. Alright. Okay. I forget, what the hell is up after Hornet? I'd best check that. Oh yeah, Enraged Guardian, Lost Kin, No Eyes, Trade Lord, White Defender. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep the same setup. Yeah, I think I can keep the same setup. I think to beat Nosk for the first time, I think he took me like 9 or 10 attempts. Damn it. Greed! Greed, greed, greed. I should not have gotten hit so much there. okay? Anyway, no, I have a save file that is on Steel Soul mode, but I told myself I wanted to beat Godmaster before I even got close to done with Steel Soul mode. But as you can see, things have not exactly worked out. Like, I'm pretty sure I have more than doubled my playtime in Hollow Knight by trying to beat Godmaster. Which... that's really sad. Yeah, that's the problem with Steel Soul mode. They, for some reason, decided it was a good idea to attach on a one life mode to an already extremely difficult game. Like, why? Like, do they not realize how difficult Hollow Knight is? Wow, that actually went by really smoothly. So anyway, we've talked about bosses that we dislike and our favorites, but I'm sure we've had bosses that we had a change of heart about, whether it be for the right reasons or the right way or on a positive reflection or a negative reflection. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, that sucks. Primal Aspids are definitely one of the more annoying enemies in the game, if not the most annoying. So, I can definitely see that. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Primal Aspids, they are definitely very easy to die to if you don't get, like, they're very easy to die to. Crystal Peak, I honestly have died more times in Crystal Peak than I care to count. Like, that is such an annoying area to traverse. Alright, who are you and what did you do with Evan? Wow. Twice in a row. Gotten past the halfway point. Twice in a row. Damn. Honestly, I think that bodes well. Then again, it might also help by the fact that regular Radiance, for the longest time, I hated that fight. I thought it was the most unfair piece of crap ever. You can probably guess what made me change my mind. Yeah, that was definitely embarrassing. And as for Pure Vessel, yeah, I think he took it like 26 or 27 attempts to finally defeat. It's definitely a fight that you have to learn, but honestly, I think it's one of the more fun fights to learn. Like, as you saw during my last attempt, I know that fight very well. Almost too well. Okay. Woo! And as for charms that I use, that really varies. Like, when I'm doing this Pantheon, I don't build my charms around the Pure Vessel. I build my charms set around the Absolute Radiance because, well, I know the fight so well that it doesn't matter what charms I use. Damn! Damn it! Woo! What black magic is this? Twice in a row making it past Markoth. Seriously, what black magic is this? Okay. Let's do it. One moment, sorry. Alright. Alright, on to Nightmare King Grim. I am really gonna have to focus here, so apologies. Still best boss in the game, fight me. Frick. Okay, good. Woo! Okay. At least I got to heal. Whew, okay. No matter how good I get at that fight always stresses me out. Anyway, yeah, I mean, technically that works well against Pure Vessel, but in the Pantheon, you gotta... I've found that the only reliable way to beat Absolute Radiance is with a Spellcaster build, so that won't quite work with, won't work with the Pantheon. Other than that, Quick Slash, I very consistently use, despite what this footage is showing you. Actually, Sports Room I've never found very useful. Yeah, well, that might be part of your problem. Like, spells work extremely well against Absolute Radiance. so I definitely want Stalwart Shell, and sure, I'll take my Shaman Stone as well. Honestly, do I want Stalwart Shell or Unbreakable Heart? Oh. Yeah, this'll work. I mean, if you think it can work, by all means. I'm honestly, I've got no reason to judge you for it. I've just personally found that magic works very well. Frack. Would have really preferred not to go into absolute radius with only 2 health, but gotta do with what gotta make do. I just hope this is enough. Wait, it restored me to full health? Huh. I did not know that. You have to realize this is literally my 3rd time making its absolute radiance as part of the Pantheon. I know that the regular radiance restores you to full health, but oh, come on, don't tell me that fucking Radiance is gonna be wasting my time. Damn it. Really? Fucking hell, absolute radiance. Fuck absolute radiance. For real. Honestly, this wouldn't be so bad if she didn't have such a horrendous run up to her. They should not have jumped from 10 bosses to frickin' 42! I swear to fucking God. Why? Fucking hell. Honestly, I think I might just end it here because I do not feel like going through that torture again. Just only die. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. So yeah, I will hopefully be back Tuesday with more streaming. Let's hope that it doesn't frustrate me nearly as much as this one did. Yeah, this has been Evan Charkowski. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.